So, want to know on what is the best airways you can choose to travel to UK if you're coming as an international student? Then, if you're looking for something or more information on this, then this video is for you. Hi everyone, I'm Shamla. So this YouTube channel is all about a quick 10-minute short videos on my experiences on different situations. It is professional, educational and health relevant. Do share, like and subscribe to this channel and spread a word on this channel. So let the knowledge spread to everyone else and let it help to everyone. This video is all about my best recommendation on the airways you can choose to travel if you're coming as an international student to UK. Okay, this is not just limited for you to travel from your home country to UK, but even vice versa as well, traveling from UK to your home country, like it could be India. Okay, then what are we waiting for then? Let's start with the video. And also this video is not just about the best airways recommendation, but also on the details and the approaches you have to take if you're even planning to travel to India. It could be or to your home country during the vacation and all. Okay, then what are we waiting for then? Let's start the video. Let's start with the video. Okay, my friends, the airway recommendation from my side is Etihad Airways. So this is one of the best airways I would like to recommend, because this I've almost traveled like twice, and I really had a great experience traveling in Etihad Airways. It is really good, like in terms of its price cost, like it's pretty, like, not that costly compared to all the other airways which I have seen. Like it could be compared to Qatar and all. Etihad is really like cost friendly, and its experience in terms of travel to food safety, everything is very good. So this is the airways I would like to recommend. Now coming to the other details of the video. So I would like to start with one pointer. Okay, so let's start with the first tip. So the first tip I would like to give is, if you're planning, see, if you're a first time travel, if you're traveling from your home country to UK, then it's like, you book it as a one-way flight ticket. And in the further next step, I'll be showing you how you can go with the booking process, and I'll give you other details as well. So you can straight away travel booking one-way ticket and with the Etihad Airways, and you can come, right? But if you're traveling from UK to your home country like India in between the vacation, then you need to take a letter of permission from the uni, because that will be asked when you are returning back from your home country to UK during the immigration process. Okay, it is a very important thing. You should know that you should take a letter from the uni, like getting a letter of permission that you will be traveling for whatsoever reason. It could be medical purpose or for the vacation purpose, and you have to get a letter from the university, from whichever university you have come for your masters. Then from that uni you have to take a letter and then use it when you're returning back from your home country back to UK during the immigration process, if it is asked. Okay, so this is the one of the first tip I would like to give you. Second tip would be, I'll be explaining you as to how you can go about booking in the Etihad Airways. Then let's start with the process. Okay, my friends. So this is the Etihad Airways. So I'll just show you. This is round trip, okay, where you can travel from London to your home country and then back to your, from your home country to London. So that is like round trip, and you have something like one way where you can travel only one side, like only from London to your home country, or else from your home country to London. Only one side you can travel. This is multi-city, where you can change flights between, like it's from London to Dubai, and from Dubai you're going to USA, like you can go for multi-city. Now I'll be showing you a round trip ticket. Okay, so I'll just hit this round trip and I'll just hit it as Bangalore. Okay, So let's take, I'll just hit it as Bengaluru airport, and here you can just select how many adults. I'll just select one. There are three classes, okay? There is economy, business, and first. Economy is the first class where you can go about with it. That's more than enough. Business class usually it would like, you can also prefer, it's up to you, but usually if some officials or some CEOs wants to have some meeting, they can go about with the business class or first class. So you can just choose whichever cabin you would like to go, but I would usually prefer for economy, so I'm just selecting economy, and I'll just hit continue. And then here you can select round trip. First you'll be selecting from which date you'll be traveling from UK, so I'll just select it as 13th, and next you will select on the returning date from which day you'll be traveling from your home country to you back to UK. So I'll just hit it as 6th March, and then here it will show the price in GBP. So here basically it will show like in whichever country you are residing at the moment, right? No, sorry. This from amount will be shown from the location you have put up here. Like, you know, if you're booking your location like you're flying from London to Bangalore, then the amount which will be shown here will be in pounds, in Great British pounds, okay? Great Britain pounds. Or else, if you're giving your from flight when you're booking a roundabout trip from Bangalore, then it will show in INR. So that is how it's work. This is one of the tip I would like to give, which I have observed. So once when you hit oh continue, then here you can just select if you would like to prefer for it. Okay, then I'll just hit it skip. Okay, so here your process is getting requested. Now here it is showing, it will show you the different flights and the timings you can go about with. See here all the timings, like from this is you only traveling from London to Bangalore, so it will show whichever timings you would like to prefer, which flights. So here you have only Etihad flights. Sometimes you will get Akasa flight, okay, where the cost will be pretty less. But you know, like from London to Abu Dhabi, you'll be traveling in Etihad, and again from Abu Dhabi to Bangalore, you'll have Akasa. That is like an Indian flight. I don't prefer that because I personally felt that wasn't that great experience. So I don't really like suggest Akasa. So I suggest you go only purely with Etihad Airways. That would be a great experience. Here you can see all the prices. See these prices varies. Okay, like in economy it is usually a bit less compared to business class, but usually because I have booked only like I have tried looking for flights tomorrow, the price is at a very high price. But usually if you're trying to book flights like a month ahead, 2 months, 3 months ahead, then the price will be extremely low. Okay, you can just look into it. Usually during winter time, that is November, December, Jan, or if you're traveling from UK to India, the price will be really high. So I highly suggest book well in advance if you're planning to travel during winters like December or January. But usually during like like summer or autumn time, like around August, September, sometime like that, the price tickets will be much cheaper. So but I suggest always book in prior, like 2 3 months before, so the prices will be really cheap. You can just travel within like 25,000 or 30,000 like that. So now I'll just select here, okay, this particular date, and I've selected this. So see, this is what is you have four different packages, okay? You have something like basic, value, comfort, and deluxe. I highly recommend go for deluxe, okay? The thing is, you have 40 kgs checked in baggage, and you have a 7 kgs cabin baggage. Cabin baggage is which you carry to the flight, and checked in baggages which you will be collecting it once when you reach your end destination, that is Bangalore. Okay, as per what I've given here. So that is your heavy luggages, and cabin is what you'll be carrying with you inside the flight. So here cabin you'll be allowed like 7 kgs as per my knowledge, and 40 kgs is checked in baggage. Okay, why I'm recommending this is because 35 kgs, as you can travel, sometimes it won't be enough. See, if you're carrying something very less amount, uh like less weight or something, that is okay. But the thing is, if you're planning to book a roundabout flight, and by any chance if you want to change your returning back flight, then you can't change. If you want to change the dates or the price of it, like throughout, if when you're whenever you're traveling from London to Bangalore and from Bangalore to London, it has to be deluxe in both the ways. In both the ways, from London to Bangalore and Bangalore to London, in both the ways you have to book it in deluxe only. If you book in deluxe only in both the ways, then only you can change the gates, change the dates of your flight, flying dates, and then also you can even get the full amount of refund by any chance if you want to cancel the entire booking, or else if you want to change the date of only your return flight. Okay, then the amount would be deducted, and if you want to by chance cancel your returning back flight by any chance, then also you will get the full refund of the amount. But if you select here, they'll show it as recommended, okay, but if you select from London to Bangalore as comfort and from Bangalore to London as deluxe, then your complete refundable option will completely go and you won't get a full refund. You will completely lose the money. So, because of uncertain situations, you can't predict what might happen and what might come up at what point of time. So, due to these uncertainties, and as per my experience, and what I have heard, I highly suggest always book your flight ticket in deluxe. Now you might feel okay. I have to pay like 200 plus pounds because I have just booked it for tomorrow, but usually it will be less. Okay, but you would save up lot of money in the airport. This is purely as per my experience and what I've heard from my friends. Always book for deluxe, no matter what. If you're traveling for one way or if you're traveling for two-way flight, anyways, always go for deluxe because you will get full refund in any chance if you change dates or if you want to cancel flight, and even you can change dates completely to whichever dates you want. Okay, so with this note, I would like to highly suggest go for deluxe. Okay, I'll just choose it as deluxe now. And then that is one of the very strong tip I want to give, always choose deluxe. Okay, then for return flight, I will select it as 166 pounds. Okay, here also you have to choose deluxe only because due to uncertain situations, if you want to get full refund and if you want to change dates, deluxe is the best option. Okay, choose deluxe. And then one more thing I wanted to tell you here, always join to this Etihad guest. What I heard from them is, if you join to this Etihad guests, there would be an offer. Okay, like how many ever miles you travel, right? So if you join to this Etihad guests, then like you know whatever the travel miles you travel, right, that miles will be counted, and the more miles you catch up every single time you travel, that miles will be counted as a points, and sometimes with that points you will even get a ticket to travel to a destination. That is the amount that miles will cover. That is one of the thing I recently got to know. So always I highly suggest join this Etihad guest because the number of miles it counts, it will be counted as a points, and you will get a chances of getting a free ticket to travel to a destination. It could be even from UK to India as well, to whichever destination you prefer to. So I highly suggest use this uh, feature which is there here. Join the Etihad guest where you can use the free Wi-Fi, as well as you have even chances to use a lot of different other facilities like getting a ticket as well. So why not live this? So this one of the suggestion I would like to give. Fill all this information. If you don't prefer, that's okay, it depends, but this is one of the thing I heard and I thought why not I give this information out to you. So you can go for this, and then I'll just hit it continue. Okay, just give it a skip to payment. Okay, and here you'll get all the details. Okay, so wherein from date to date and the timings, everything. Okay, usually there'll be a Abu Dhabi layover, you can check that here. Okay, so I'll just hit it as skip to payment. Okay, it is asking me to fill the information. So that's how it would go about, like, you can just fill in this information. If you hit continue, then it will go to your payment modes. Okay, so yeah, you'll be choosing whichever payment modes you want, and at the last you'll get a information on the features I said, right? If you book in deluxe, you will get a non-refundable ticket, or like you will get a completely refundable ticket before 30 hours before you board the flight. Like, by any chance, if you want to cancel immediately a ticket just before you board the flight, or like, around 2 days before, you have to make sure before 30 hours before you board the flight, you have to cancel the ticket. Then only you'll get a full refund. Otherwise, if you try canceling the ticket after 30 hours before you board the flight, then you won't get the refund. This is also one of the rules I heard. So make sure before 30 hours before you board the flight, you make any changes you want, like canceling the flight ticket to get your full refund, or else change the dates to save up lot of money. Okay, so this is the suggestion I would like to give for the entire process on how you can go about with the Etihad flight booking. Okay, and one more thing I wanted to say, if you by any chance want to change the date, I just show you that as well. So you can just hit it as modify. Okay, and let's take you have already booked the flight ticket, or you will have a modify option here, or else you will have an option here like change flight. Okay, if you just hit it as change flight, you'll get different your from and to timings where you can change the dates and everything. So there you can just prefer to whichever date you would like to select. So considering that, I'm hitting it, give it as modify, and then I'll just hit it that I want to change the dates. Let's take, I want to travel, like I want to return back on 8th. If you just hit this and search, okay, I'll just hit it as 15th. Okay, I'll just show you from 13th to 8th I want to travel. So if I just hit it as search, then again you have to select, and you can change your dates and everything preferably. And you'll even have the flexibility to select your seats once you have booked the entire flight, right? You can even, like, if you have booked the in deluxe, you can get a free seat. You can choose whichever seat you want. You will get a full refund of your amount before 30 hours before you board your flight. And then also that you can change the dates without no extra money you have to pay, and within whatever that particular date amount is being set, right, you have to pay only that much of extra money. Okay, so this much advantage you have booking in deluxe. Okay, but if you go for comfort or basic or standard, okay, if you go for basic value comfort, then uh, you won't get a refund, first thing. And second thing is, for your seats, for whichever seats you want to go for, you have to pay extra amount for selecting those seats. Okay, and if by any chance if it exceeds 35 kgs, you have to pay huge amount of money in the airport. So my best suggestion is go for deluxe. Okay, you can get free seats, you can book whichever seat you want for free. Okay, that is the advantage you have booking in this. So yeah, this is the entire process on how you can go about with booking the Etihad flight tickets. And also even you can change the like your food preferences as well. You can do it as you finish your payment and everything. Okay, and one more thing is book with Etihad guest miles. As I said, it's advantage, right? As the miles count, you will get lot of extra advantages, like even you'll get sometimes lounge access, you'll even get like free flight ticket as your miles will increase and everything. So always book with Etihad guest miles. So yeah, so I hope this whole process of mine what I explained. And my third tip would be, always, always, always book your flight tickets in a deluxe like there are three classes. Okay, so you have something like you have standard, and then you have the other three four categories. And deluxe is something where these are different packages, okay, which involves extra baggage luggage package to it. And it also has features like you have refundable non-refundable features to it. And also you even have sometimes some features have even like launch access. Okay, so you tend to get extra features like this. Why I am suggesting with deluxe is because in deluxe category, if you select, you can even get a full refund uh, within 30 hours before you travel, before you board your flight. Okay, that much of provision you have. But if you go to other categories like standard or like the basic categories and all, your amount won't be refunded, because not every single time would be the same scenario. And I, my friends, so many face this issue. So so many times you would have a chance that you have to like cancel your flight ticket, or you have to change your dates due to some uncertain scenarios which you can't predict. All such scenarios might come up. This I'm purely telling as per my experience. So always book your flight tickets in deluxe category. Okay, that would save up lot of money and lot of stress as well. You have a provision to change your flight tickets, to even like get a full refund before 30 hours before you board the flight. Okay, definitely go for deluxe category. So this is one of the tip I would like to give. So I hope this video was really helpful. This is purely as per my experience, and Etihad Airways is one of the best airways I would like to recommend. Okay, compared to all the other airways, like it could be Qatar and all the other airways. So it is very student friendly is what I feel, because I came to UK as well as a student, and for me as a student I felt it was more student friendly in terms of like cost also was pretty reasonable compared to all the other flight fares which I saw. And also that one more tip I would like to give is always be well in advance when you're booking flight ticket, because the more closer you book your flight tickets, the price will be high. If you plan booking your flight tickets like 3-4 months before itself, that would really save up lot of money. Sometimes when you get your by any chance when you're traveling purely newly from India to UK, then if you get your visa prior, definitely go for booking your flight ticket 3 months back, because that would save up lot of money. Or else if you already know that this is the particular date I'll be traveling, for sure, if you're planning to travel for your vacation from UK to your home country like India and all, then book it prior like at least 2 months back or a month back, because that would save up a lot of money. Because the more closer you come towards the date of your travel, the price will start getting hiked up. Okay, so this is one of the tip I would like to give. I hope this information of mine really help you. Do like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, see you in the next video then. Bye.